What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 34 of the New World Ironman series. In the last episode, we finished off our 25 mutations for the week, 25 barnacle and black powder M10s, and we managed to get a lot of really nice goodies from that. I'll scroll through a few of them now. This fire staff is amazing. And this amulet to end things off. We're still missing one piece of the siren set from barnacles and black powder, but that's okay, we'll get it on the next round when it rotates back. Seeing as how my mutations are done for the week and I don't have to worry about getting those done by a certain date, I'll probably start this episode off with some chill corrupted portal farming. We do need 25 corrupted lodestones, I only have 11. I was just planning on getting them through my daily Merc Guard chest runs, but some dedicated portal sessions here and there would probably help out a lot with that. 14 more to go, and man, those corrupted portal caches are stingy, let me tell ya. Let's hit 2 Outpost Rush for the daily gypsum. Let's see if we get anything good from the caches. Starting today off good. Legendary Rusher Cloth Chest Guard. And Legendary Rusher Plate Chest Guard again. Alright, let's see what we got. Not the best. Oh my god. There's no freaking way I just got the best in slot PvP tank chest plate. Sorry, that's my phone. Oh, you never know what's gonna happen doing your Outpost Rush every day. Look at this freaking chest plate, man. Even for a medium bruiser, this is best in slot. That is ridiculous. Good start to the day. I linked the chest guard in global chat and people are liking it, man. I'm not being dramatic. This thing is a very good chest piece. I might build a medium or heavy bruiser setup this video just because we got this. It's funny how one Outpost Rush cache can change what you plan on doing, but I mean, you can't make a better chest piece than this. That was so freaking lucky. Oh, and to add to the luck, we've just landed the Champions Ring on PvP track number 9. That is so early to get it. I've heard people going well into the 30s without landing this thing. You can only get it on checkpoint number 2, and we've got it already on track number 9. Hell yeah, dude. Until I can get a good mortal power ring, this is the best PvP ring in the game. Even for some specific scenarios, this is better than a mortal power ring. Oh, it's only in a 590. Never lucky, dude. Let's just go ahead and upgrade that to legendary, invigorated punishment, hardy, and keen awareness. Pretty much best in slot for bruisers, light mages, heavy mages, PvP tanks. Dang, do I want to go do corrupted portals now, or should I just keep playing Outpost Rush? Oh my god, you guys, I'm just going through my settlements here, trying to find good Bruiser Gear, seeing if I can put something together. And I forgot about this helmet we got from Genesis a while back. Dryad Guard Helm of the Soldier, freedom, resilient, refreshing, pure strength. Okay, we're doing it. We're building a bruiser setup. I'm getting some gear out of the bank. I'm just sorting by weight and looking through the heavy stuff. I'll show you guys what I come across in a second. I think I just need a pair of gloves and we should be good to go. Oh, right here. Perfect. These'll do. I have so much good gear on this account, dude. But to be fair, I do so much PvE on this account. Like, I kill a lot of monsters. I do my mutations every week. I'm not that surprised that we have a pretty good bruiser setup. But let's go through the items, since I have everything here. Obviously, this chest piece we just got, I'm going full heavy on this. The Champions Ring, these Shirking Fortification, Resilient, Dryad Guard Boots, Shirking Fortification, Resilient, Tainted Greaves, this beautiful helmet, and these beautiful gloves. Perfect bruiser gloves, man. Heavy Shirking Fort, Resilient, Empowering Breaker. And for the weapons, we have this refreshing move, Thwarting Strikes, Great Axe. We got last episode, I believe, from a Barnacles and Black Powder M10, and we're using this that we also got from Barnacles and Black Powder M10. Keen Thwarting Strikes, Shirking Nature. I prefer Shirking Nature over the Keenly Empowered on the Blackguard's Warhammer, because as a bruiser, it's usually a bit of a back and forth, you're dodging a lot, and that procs a lot. If you notice, there's no cooldown on that Shirking Nature, so I do think the damage output's higher, although I haven't ran the numbers or seen anyone else do it either. It's just a gut feeling. I'd like to have 3 emeralds slotted in my bruiser setup, seeing as how thrust damage, like that arrow that he just shot at me, is the most prevalent damage in OPR, and I converted all of my earth mote into quintessences and we only got 4. So I'm going to do a quick mote picking session out here in Eden Grove, and then we should be good to go. I'd like to have 3 emeralds and 2 moonstones, ideally. Gathering mote has got to be probably the worst part of playing Ironman. They make you go through hell just to get 10 earth mote. Oh my god. 5 should be plenty even if we don't get bonuses. which we didn't, but that's okay. Super lucky on the essences. Okay, 9 quintessences. We can cut 3 pristine emeralds. That's all we need. Threw on our 2 pieces of the stone cutting set just because I'll take any bonuses I can get when cutting gems. It didn't happen to pay off this time, but it was worth a shot. 3 cut pristine emeralds, and we have some cut pristine moonstones somewhere in the bank, but I just mainly wanted the emeralds. Thrust damage is everywhere in OPR, and I'm not going to swap out the amber gems. I have these in my jewelry just because I do mutations a lot, and there's a lot of nature mutations. But there also happens to be a lot of arboreal attunement in OPR. There's nature damage everywhere people are running ambers, so I'm just going to keep these in here. They're good enough. Yep, we have plenty of cut pristine moonstones in the bank from when I was training my stone cutting on this account, so we'll slot those in the other 2 pieces of armor. And then probably for the weapons, I'll throw in whatever elemental gem I have the most of. It looks like rubies. Just because physical damage soak is so prevalent in there, I can't actually put a ruby in here because of the shirking nature perk. That's annoying. I forgot about that. Oh my god, wait. Forget about this whole set of weapons that we're running right now. I found this in my Windward storage. This is Chain Lightning and Enfeebling Maelstrom, which is super nice because I don't actually have any weapon perks on my gear. I don't have the luxury of choosing my gear, so I just run what I get, and usually it's pretty good, but in terms of weapon perks, not the case. We got this as a drop in an M10 somewhere. And then I found this in my Reekwater storage. We got this from an Imperial Palace Elite chest run. I remember very clearly when I got this. Thank God I checked before running, dude. Sundering Shockwave and Thwarting Strikes. So now we have a Rend and a Weaken perk. That's a big relief. I forgot about weapon perks, and having 2 weapons with 2 pretty top tier perks on them is very nice. Plus the Chain Lightning is really nice. It's underrated in my opinion. And we do actually have the Topaz to slot into the Chain Lightning weapon. And I'll go ahead and also slot a Topaz in the Warhammer, whatever. Any elemental is better than physical in my opinion. We're pretty much ready to go. That's awesome, and the stat distribution is almost perfect. I don't even have to respec. And for the first time in a long time, I took my character's skin off. This set of heavy armor is just too nice. I'm gonna rock no skin for a while. Let's get into OPR, start bashing heads in. And can't forget to respec into the PvP hammer tree. I wish they would let you save presets so you can go back and forth, but yeah, Mighty Gavel sucks in PvP, so definitely gotta respec into Path of Destiny. Oh my goodness, we've hit 3,000 points already. We're 4th place with 3 kills, 0 deaths. Man, this is a really good Bruiser setup. There's not much to show you guys. I'm just over here left-clicking people, but dude. Oh, is this my first death? Nope. Nope, not yet. This gear's too good. And this healer's pretty good too. But man, this is amazing. Didn't think I'd be playing like a actual competitive Bruiser build on an Ironman anytime soon. Oh, check that out. For our checkpoint number 3 reward on track number 9, we get a choice between the Derricks and the Helm of the Bear. These are both upgradable to legendary, and the 3rd perk on both is Shirking Heals. Oh, that's tough. I don't really know what I want here. I mean, to be honest, I already have a good helmet. And on a helmet, I'd really like to get one with critical retribution anyway if I was to upgrade from what I have, so I'll just go with the Derricks. Umbral Shards are out of the question. I already have over 300,000 of them. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more Outpost Rush games. I think we've just done 2, and then I'll get back to account progress. But it's just so much fun. I could do this all day long. Okay, that's 3 Outpost Rushes. Let's open these up and then get into farming some corrupted lodestones. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything after the luck we've had today. I'll do a quick scroll through though. Let's see if we got anything decent. Nope. Also, as a side note, I think we're over 100 gypsum orbs on the account if I convert all of my spare gypsum into orbs. So let me do that really quick. I didn't crunch the numbers, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna pass 100 orbs here. Alright, let's see. 103 gypsum orbs, dude. Yes. We're over 2/3 of the way to the Brimstone Sands requirement. We need 150 to make all of the heart runes, and we're at 103. 47 to go. There's no way I just got 7 Smolderhide from skinning that boar. I'm out here getting a thumbnail for episode 31. I obviously killed so many turkeys on that episode, so I'm probably just going to get a thumbnail of me shooting a turkey. 1 boar was on me. I killed it, and I got 7 Smolderhide. That is so awesome. 7 runic leather in the future right there. This is going to be close, you guys. We're halfway to the next Armoring Aptitude crate, and I have 19 infused armor scraps on me. I think I'm just going to turn them into XP and see if we get there. Yes, we did. Emerald Gypsum. Oh, almost halfway to the tier 3 crate, too. Okay, well, I was way off. I don't know what I was thinking. But let's see what kind of cooldown mats we get. I just did my daily Phoenix Weave and remembered about this. 3 Phoenix Weave, 2 Asmodium, and a Timeless Leather Coat Shard. Oh my god, you guys, we just got the Wildfire Torch. No freaking way this is like the best OPR unique you can get. I've done like over 300 OPRs on my other account specifically hunting for this Fire Staff, and I get it on my Ironman instead of my main account, and I'm actually very happy about that. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to 600 and I'll show you guys what it is. Look at this, man. Empowering Fireball, Enchanted, Keenly Empowered. I should probably join this OPR before it doesn't let me join anymore, but Insane Fire Staff, probably the best unique from OPR. Oh, and shout out to Farman, thank you for the kind words, I'm glad you liked the videos. Nice to run into viewers in Outpost Rush. Well, that was one pass through the Ebon Scale Corrupted Portal route, and you'll see why I've been procrastinating this. Look at how few materials we get from these minor breach caches. Almost half of them had nothing in them in terms of what I need for lodestones. It's such a huge waste of time to do those tiny ones, but nobody wants to skip them, so it is what it is. You just have to put up with it. These big ones aren't that bad. One corrupted shard. Okay, it's gonna have to do. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I really hate this corrupted lodestone stuff. My friend messaged me and reminded me that the mutations rotated today, so this week we have a choice between Ice Lazarus and Void Genesis. And I've already done so much Genesis on this account, so I think I'm gonna do Lazarus, plus if you remember in the last episode, we got this beautiful Warhammer right here, Keen Rogue and Ancient Bane, and I've been very keen to use it at Lazarus, but when I went through my storages, I couldn't find a full set of Ancient Ward gear for a melee setup, just these pants, which are super nice, and this chest plate, which is okay, but I don't have any other Ancient Ward pieces for a light melee setup. So what I did was dug a little bit deeper and pulled out a almost full set of Ancient Ward mage setup. I'm going to be running a Void Gauntlet and Ice Gauntlet there. I'm about to take all of this to 625. These pants are super nice, by the way. I was very happy to find these somewhere in my storage. And so are these boots. There's no lifesteal in the Ice mutation, but still, Putrefying Scream, Ancient Ward, Pure Intelligence boots. These are like ultra choice. Very happy with these. And of course we have the healer earrings that we're going to use. They're already 625 and they're a god roll anyway, so why not? And the amulet that we're going to use. And we're probably just going to use the Champion's Ring. Given this is a light mage setup, we do need Hardy, so we can't use the Surgeon's Ring. And Keen Awareness and Hardy is pretty much best in slot for a ring slot. We do have the Garden's Ring with Hardy, Keen Awareness, and Siphoning with Pure Intelligence on it. But I think I'd rather spend my Umbral Shards on the Champion's Ring, given it'll give me an extra point of Constitution. And I do use it in my Bruiser setup in PvP, so I think that's a better use of shards. I don't plan on using this Garden's Ring anywhere. But for our weapons of choice, we're going to be using the Keen Vicious Refreshing Move Void Gauntlet, though we do have a good selection of Void Gauntlets on this account. We have an Ancient Bane Enchanted Nullifying Oblivion, and we have a Keen Vicious Ancient Bane. Both of these are probably higher DPS, I'm not quite sure, but this one's already 625 and I just love Refreshing Move on a Void Gauntlet. And then for the Ice Gauntlet, we're going to be using Refreshing Move, Deadly Frost, and Lost Bane. The Lost Bane's a little questionable, but if I upgrade this, I can use it in an Ice Mage setup later on in Barnacles and Black Powder. And Refreshing Move plus a weapon perk is all I'm really after. If I could make the Crystalline Curse with Arcana, that would be great, but I don't have 200 Arcana yet. I think you need 200 to make it. But that one's really good if you can make it. Enough talking, let's take all this to 625 and get into some M10 Lazarus. And the Champion's Ring, last thing to upgrade. I really enjoy using a Void Gauntlet at Lazarus, but the only danger with upgrading a setup like this is if it happens to be Void Mutation at Lazarus, you're screwed, dude. Every mob in there has 50% Void damage absorption, so Void Gauntlet is just not really usable there. I really don't like how that is. But we got a bonus life quintessence. I only had enough essences to make one quintessence. 13% chance and we actually got a bonus. That's awesome. I just need one more to cut the diamond. I have to go pick the life mote now. I'm always so low on life mote. And my favorite place to get life mote is right here in Northeast Eden Grove, right next to Last Stand Outpost. There's a ton of life moths around here. And they're usually open. There's like a cluster of 3 down here, a cluster of 3 more over here. Well, this is the best route if you don't keep getting life moth eyes. Over half of the ones I harvested were life moth eyes. I hate these things so much. Got enough life mode to cut 2 diamonds, so now we have a spare, which is always nice. First M10 Laz, easy gold, and the loot here is actually pretty good. We got a good amount of legendary items here. I haven't checked them out yet, but you can see 4, 5, 6 legendary weapons and 1 legendary piece of clothing, but I'll check them out in a second. And nothing really that great, though this ice gauntlet is pretty nice. This is a big damage ice gauntlet for the Lost Dungeon, but I think the one we have is better. Usually you want refreshing move on your ice gauntlet. Abilities are the biggest part of this weapon. This spear's not bad either. It has Shirking Frost and Corrupted Bane, although corrupted mobs are 40% resistant to frost, so this is probably the worst Shirking perk to get. Though Keen Speed is nice on a spear, I do like Keen Speed a lot. What? Our first attunement weapon of the week, and it's a life staff? Are you kidding me? And there it is. Frost attunement and Keenly Empowered. We also got a Keen Vicious Chain Nature Great Axe, which is kind of cool. I do like chain on a Great Axe. Ooh, Icebound Tower Shield. That thing looks cool. Dang, too bad it sucks. If that Sure Footing was sturdy, oh, I'd be very tempted to tank this place. Oh man, dude, Void Blade is just extra satisfying against ancient mobs. I have no idea what sound they used in the studio for this bone crunching, but I like it. Oh my god, we just got a super nice musket. Vorpal Enchanted, Keenly Empowered, Pure Intelligence. We got this from Chartis, the final Lazarus boss. Dude, that is so freaking nice. 3 damage perks on a musket is unbelievable. And Keenly Empowered is super nice because it can also work on your shooter stance and your powder burn. Okay, we did 10 Lazarus M10s and we got gold on all of them. That leaves us 15 mutated expeditions left for the week. I'm going to save these for the next video because I have a plan for them. I'd like to try out a new setup at Genesis, but I have to go hunt a really rare named weapon that I didn't even know existed. I just found out about it. So I'll show you guys what that is in the next video, but let's review the loot we got really quick before we end this video. We honestly didn't get much to show for those 10 mutations, though in the last 2 we did get this nice Corrupted Bane musket, Corrupted Bane Vicious, and Shirking Arcane. Although Shirking perks are so hard to proc on a musket, they're basically a dead perk slot, but still Corrupted Bane and Vicious is a pretty powerful combination. I'm sure this is a lot of fun to use in Tempest. We obviously got this nice PvP musket, which I still haven't used. I haven't found time to make a setup for it and use it in OPR. Just been doing M10s a lot lately, and we finally got another attunement musket, the Icebound Musket of the Ranger Frost Attunement and Enchanted. This is a pretty good combination. It's very reliable for DPS. We also have an Abyssal Attunement and Vicious Musket somewhere in the bank. I do love attunement on a musket. It is such a good perk for the weapon. In terms of armor, we really didn't get much. We got a couple pieces of the Chartis set, a few pieces from each of the Forgotten Protectors set, and a nice pair of tank boots for Lazarus. Although the Chartis set is just better. I think I have some Chartis boots right here. Yeah, the third perk is Refreshing Ward. I'd probably end up using those, but I'm going to hang on to these just in case. But anyway, we're going to be wrapping this episode up here because I have to start hunting that weapon for the next episode. And one very daunting thing about hunting weapons on this game is they don't tell you the exact or even the rough drop rates of anything. It could take you 10 minutes or 50 hours. But hopefully we get lucky and it won't mess up my upload schedule for this series because it can definitely happen. But I should see you guys in the usual 2 or 3 days, so like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you guys then.